Hello guys, today I want to show you a quick workflow I've built. It is basically a planner. I use it on a daily basis and it helps me plan out my day for without paying any subscription like you can see in the monday.com stuff like that. So this is my build and it works pretty good. I will show you how to implement this into your system, into everything, how to set everything up, and I will leave template for this exact workflow down in the description in my web community that you have for free, so join in while you can, and yeah, let's get straight into it. So first things first, let me give you a quick demo on how this works. So let's test the workflow. I will go to Telegram because we have a Telegram trigger. This bot, it doesn't matter what is the bot called or anything. Hello, today I feel ambitious. Build a play for me. I have tried it out a few times, so yeah. Now we have to wait a bit. Okay. And now we can see we basically have all of this stuff scheduled. So 9 a.m. we wake up, draft proposal for new AI voice agent, client, fintech, test multilingual, voice assistant for car test drive, booking, urgent. So these are the priorities. 11:20 a.m. task urgent. I don't know what is this. Some sort of a mistake. 1:20 p.m. break, enjoy a coffee or snack. Maybe a short mindful pause indoors to recharge. Patchy rain, so the weather outside. 1:40 p.m. record client walkthrough video AI follow-up system for leads, high priority. Build lead response workflow for used car inquiries, video past GPT, high, 2 hours. Review AI content summary demo for YouTube, normal, and wrap up a plan quick notes for tomorrow. And that's about it. Okay, so it basically sent over my schedule for the day. It is great. There was one mistake, but I mean, let's not care about that. We will change that and fix that. So now let me break down how this works, and then we will get out to implement this into your workflow. Okay, so first we have a simple trigger, Telegram trigger, on message, trigger on message or inline query. So basically when it receives message or when we send a message. Then you have to connect your Telegram account, your bot. How you do that? Well, you have to create one. You basically go to Telegram again. You go to botfather. You can just search it up, botfather. Here I've already created mine. You send this start message. Then it will send over this whole thing. You can choose what you need. So I want to add new bot. So we have created new bot. Then what you want to call him, etc., etc. Create a nickname. And then we'll just send over the token. You copy this, create new credentials, and send it over right here. Super simple. I mean, nothing hard, nothing confusing. So yeah, you can set that up straight away. Then we have weather. So yeah, this is basically just a HTTP request to a weather API that sends over what is the weather outside in a specific area where you live. Then ClickUp, you can use any type of schedule manager or task manager. I used ClickUp, I don't know, I just like it, and it is for free, so you can try it out as well. ClickUp will basically take all of the tasks that you have and send over to our AI agent. It will take the importance, the estimated time, everything that we send over, the name, etc., etc. But what it does is, as you can see, it sends 6 items, but we do not want to send over 6 items to our main agent. That is why we have to aggregate these items. Super simple, just aggregate them. Basically, input field name, priority, you just drag and drop the stuff you want to aggregate. So the items. And will come out like this. Super simple, guys. I mean, nothing hard. Then we have the main agent. Again, we will go over the prompt later. Then just models. I will show you how to get the API keys, everything. And again, response for Telegram and thing too. That is just to make sure everything is going right. Okay, now let's get to the specifics on how to get the API. So first is the weather API. I use just weather API, really. That is the simplest one. This one, free weather API. Okay, you go to, you normally sign up, but I just go to my account. Okay, and you just have your API key straight away here. So you copy this, go to here, get API, you get this URL right here. Just give me a second. You have to go to API documents. Now scroll down a bit, and here you have the base URL that you have to send over. Basically the URL you will be getting everything from, and afterwards if you want the method for like forecast or current weather, then you have to adjust the URL with this. So for example, I wanted a current weather, so I just sent current.json. Or if you want history, then you send over history.json or XML, but I don't use XML. Okay, then we have the parameters that are required, which is API key and basically where you are from, this queue. So I did Paris, like here in the example, I think so, yes. So queue, Paris, and key, you just copy the API I show you here. You just copy this. You have some free credits there, I have a free account as well. And yeah, that's about it. Super simple, nothing confusing. You can do that in a bit. Then ClickUp, how do we set up ClickUp? You go to ClickUp, let's search it up. Okay, I will log in, but you normally have to sign up. That is for free forever, so yeah, there are just some more benefits when you pay for it. Okay, now what do we do here? You just go to your task manager, send over the tasks, and it will take the tasks over. But how do we get the API? So basically how you connect the ClickUp is just create new credential and you connect it. It will jump up here, you will have to log in, and that's it. It is just straight away. You don't have to send over no API keys, etc. You just log in with your email and your password. Great. Then aggregate, you don't have to do nothing there. Planner agent, nothing there. And now the simple last APIs are these ones. So ChatGPT API, you just go to OpenAI Playground, OpenAI Platform Playground. Normally, of course, you have to sign up. I already have an account here. You choose the projects you want. I will choose the default projects. Okay, now we go to dashboard, API keys, and create new key. Now, make sure you save this key because it will disappear and you have no access to it afterwards. So just copy it and send it over to some spreadsheet or something like that. Yep, because it will be lost and you just lost a API key. So yeah, let's not do it that way. Normally, if you are signing up, you will have to go through some questionnaire. It took me like 2 minutes, so don't worry about that. Okay, so you create a new secret key, name the key, create a secret key and copy it. I already have one, so I'm not gonna do that. Then we have model 4.1, it is the same thing. You just come here, OpenAI, create new credential, API key, organization ID is unnecessary. So yep, just send over the API key. Close. Alright, and then Claude, it is the same thing but in Anthropic's API, build with Claude. Alright, you can go to API, up here. You have to log in, of course, and get API keys. API keys, create new key, name the key, select the workspace, and you have your API key. Then just, sorry about that, then just send it over right here. So open, and Anthropic account, API key. Super simple. That's all you need. Okay, now Telegram. Here you have to put chat ID. Basically how you get your chat ID, super simple again. You go to Telegram, you write get ID bot, or you can just get ID bot. This one I use, but there is a lot of guys like this. You send over start and it will send over your chat ID, you copy it and you send it over to Telegram right here, chat ID. Resource is message, send, and text is JSON output from our AI agent. Great. Append and attribution. This basically it deletes the NADN down here, or it doesn't, but it should. Okay, but I mean that does not matter. This is your personal guy. I mean you could do this with some Google Calendar or Calendar. After all together, I wanted to say, and just go straight through there, so we don't have to do no work manually. But I don't like to do that because sometimes there are mistakes with AI, so I just like to manually put it inside of my calendar, maybe make a few changes, etc. You can make this more personal by just saying who you are, explaining what you do. You like to go to the gym, it will add that into your tasks, etc. Or you can make this for your whole team. I mean, we used that once and it was great. You send over the projects that need to be done to ClickUp. Again, you give access to your team, send it over to here, and I would change the Telegram to maybe Slack, and it will send over the schedule for all of the team members into Slack, or for the whole team, like what to do. Okay, but now let's go over the main agent prompt, the last thing that we haven't done. So first, here prompt user message. Here I like to add the information and explain what is the information. So here is today's task list with priorities and time estimates in this format: tasks, priority, time estimates. So tasks, priority, time estimates. It will go straight like this. Really confusing, but the AI should understand it. Weather outside, that is from the HTTP request. You just drag and drop it. These both you just drag and drop, but here HTTP request, we want to send over the text patchy rain nearby, so the condition and the text. User's mood, you want to send over the whole text from Telegram, and then a little message, figure out user's mood from this, and then use it for creating the day plan. Because normally you would not message your personal assistant or personal planner that, hey, I'm feeling good, and that's it. You know, you want to send a normal human-like conversation or text. So that is why it has to figure it out. Or you could just send over from AI text right here. You copy this and do from AI, then explain, and AI will basically find the stuff that you need to find. But I did it this way. And then the actual system role is role. You are a friendly and motivational task manager and scheduler with expertise in productivity and time management. You help users. I'm not gonna go through this whole thing because there is a lot of stuff here. Objective, basically what it does: generate a well-structured, clean, and comforting daily plan. This is not traditional calendar view. It's a formatted briefing that's easy to paste and read in Notion page as a daily log if you wanna paste it to Notion page. Context, tasks are pulled from ClickUp, user's mood and weather conditions are provided. This plan will be displayed in a static Notion page. No technical formatting, it should feel human, organized, and aesthetically cozy. Input variables, tasks list, weather info, mood state, planning instructions, sort tasks by priority, so basically set step by step what it should do. Insert breaks naturally based on the task length and weather. So if it is sunny, suggest to go outside. Adjust schedule style based on the user mood, so ambitious, more tasks, tired, fewer tasks, etc. Focus structure blocks with minimal context switching or with less breaks. Daily plan, or this is basically the output format, how it should come out. So daily plan, the year, weather outside. Again, from the text we drag and drop it. Schedule, so the schedule, and gently reminders such as like this, so a bit of inspiring quotes for the day. Pretty simple, and I love it. I mean, you would normally pay a subscription for this, but you can have it this way for free. Super simple. I mean, you just pay for the API. Super cheap, I wanted to say. The API costs you like 0.05 cents, even less, 0.005 cents per run. So almost nothing. I mean, you can do it 100 times and you will pay like 10 cents, maybe 50 max, you know. So yeah, I hope this was helpful to you. I will leave again everything down in the description. Inside of my web community you can find everything, and day 4 occurs. So really go check that out. And that's it.